Hey, what's up everybody? It's iColHax, and today we're going to take a look at some train wrecks here. And disclaimer, please do not go harass and insult. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's get right to it with Hannah.
They see medicalization as a stamp of inherent virtue. This comes up a lot when I talk about how the word obese is a slur. At least one person will always pop their head out of the ground to say, obese is a medical term, as if that somehow makes it better.
Excuse me, but obese is a medical term. It is a measurement of your health. In fact, every time you go to the doctor, they can let you know if you are obese or not. And judging by this, you are obese, ma'am, and you chose to be obese.
You know what else used to be a medical term? Like a lot of bad don't say anymore, because we realized it was stigmatizing as fuck and it actively harmed people. You can Google them, I'm not going to say them here. Science.
Okay, if you're gonna let a medical term, like, harm you, or if you find a medical term harmful, you need to go get some counseling. I'm serious. Go get some help if you're letting a medical term bother you.
And language are both constantly evolving and updating. The medical establishment is not exempt from this. If anything, it's actually a particularly strong example of how this happens. We don't need to look too far back into history at all to see how medical terminology and practices change. For example, homosexuality is no longer diagnosed as a mental illness. Female hysteria is not something that's diagnosed anymore. Cocaine and heroin are no longer prescribed as anesthetics or cough suppressants. Lysol cleaning spray is no longer used as a douche. We don't perform ice pick lobotomies anymore. And doctors no longer advocate for the health benefits of smoking cigarettes. Oops.
Okay, I'd like for you to cite any of these. Otherwise, yeah, lady, go get help. Anyway, let's go see if we can find another train wreck.
Body positivity. So I posted this video, and of course, I got a slew of just thin, privileged women telling me that I'm wrong. Which, of course, as a fat person, you know that is our entire experience. We're never trusted to know our own feelings or what we're thinking. You're not actually hungry. You're not.
Yeah, nobody is here to validate your feelings. I'm sure everybody is here encouraging you to get healthy, and instead, you decide to throw ad hominems at them and not accept any of the help.
Actually thirsty. You're lazy. And look, I understand, under the umbrella of diet culture, we all suffer from body dysmorphia and body image issues. I don't know what it's like to be in a larger body, but then I thought, I don't know what it's like to be
I know what it's like to be in a larger body. It's very miserable. Trust me.
in a smaller body. I will never know the struggle of having to never buy my own drinks. I will never feel the turmoil of having male friends who want anything else but friendship. I will never know the pain of always being able to find clothes in my size. I will never know the disappointment of realizing a guy rejected me not because of my body, but because of my personality.
That's exactly why the guy turned you down. It was because of your personality, and also, you having image issues about yourself. But mostly your personality. I would keep a 5-foot pole away from this broad. Let's look at one more for this video, shall we?
So, my dad works in the medical field, right? And when you work in the medical field, you care about people's health, especially the health of your own family. And growing up, I've always been kind of a tubby kid, like especially once I hit puberty and all that stuff, I really packed on the weight. And for a lot of AFAB people, this is completely normal. Hormonal changes and all these types of things oftentimes lead to weight gain, especially since I have a family history of hypothyroidism.
You want to know what's very hormonally changing? Whenever you have easy access to highly processed, highly palatable food, it really messes up your hormone. And that's no lie. There's been studies done on this. And it's scary. I can feel the difference when I ate something highly palpable, and I felt like crap the next day. It's not fun.
Thyroidism. I haven't been diagnosed with it because usually it's something that you get later on.
Oh yeah. Another projection they make is their thyroids. Lady, your thyroid is messed up because you had easy access, again, to highly processed, hyper palatable food. And that was your doing of messing up your thyroid.
In life, but it's definitely a thing where me and my siblings like have always had a hard time with weight and like controlling our weight. But because of fatphobia in the medical, world, and because of just
Oh yeah, another projecting word they bring up is fatphobia. I don't think fatphobia is real, and I don't think another word they bring up is thin privilege, and that's not real either. You know what is real? Is this obese privilege that all these people have, and it's true.
just general fat phobia in society, being fat, especially for us kids, was seen as laziness. It didn't matter that you were
Being fat is a sign of death. You are nearing death. You know, when you have a bad relationship with food and you're putting on pounds every year, you are nearing death. Get that through your head.
going through hormonal changes. You were lazy. Doesn't matter how often you rode your bike after school. Doesn't matter how little you ate. If you were overweight, it was your fault. So one of the ways that I was punished as a young child, and when I say young, I'm talking about between the ages of like 6 to 12. If I missed
Well, I don't think I'm going to watch the rest of this TikTok because you have already explained you were going through a bunch of childhood trauma. That childhood trauma was one of the leads to your weight gain. And also, your unhealthy relationship with food is another thing of your weight gain. Anyway, I think that's enough that we've seen for this video. If any of you find any more of these, feel free to DM me on Twitter or DM me on Discord. I'll give you my Discord on the description below. My Twitter handle as well. Anyway, hope you enjoyed me rambling and with this dangerous ideology that this fat acceptance movement has. It's dangerous. It's going to hurt a lot of people. It leads to unhealthy eating habits, unhealthy lifestyle choices, which will lead you into an early grave. Anyway, hope you liked this video, and if you did, leave a comment below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and I'll see you on the safe side. Bless your hearts, and thank you for watching. Peace.